All right, today is indoor shop day because, as you see out there, it is tropical storm. Whatever, I didn't catch the name. I got flipping needles on this roof I gotta clean off. It's supposed to be a, you know, a gutter, debris free gutters, but so much for that. Got some stone this morning, but as you can see, it's becoming quite the little mud fest in there. And sorry, but having to get readjusted here. So mud, my ditches are getting filled. I'm sure the ditch of despair is all filling up. Just gonna make that more of a biatch to deal with. All right, so here I am at the shop. Okay, I just have really a couple of small tasks to take care of. I'm going to change the desiccant out in my air handling system. So the old desiccant, I can dry it out, as I've learned. Can heat it up in the oven on a low temp for a while till it turns back to its state of dryness or blue. So these ones are pretty good. They're getting pinkish, which means they've absorbed moisture. Been in there for quite some time. This is my new stuff. So this is the new stuff. So you can see that's a dry desiccant. This the type that turns blue. Ours blue turns pink. You can kind of see the vastly different color, I hope. Alright, so I gotta go get the other I gotta get the cartridge down, and I'll go get it and come back and do all this at the bench here. That's the desiccant cartridge, and as you can see, very pink. So time to change them out. I'm waiting for a kit to show up, but I'll just deal with it again when I need to. I'm not waiting around for the kit to change the stuff out. It's a little bit grody in here, just from the moisture setting in there for as long as it has. I'm gonna pull this center rod out of here, I believe. pretty gross. I think I have that. Huh. The one I have is too short. Well, that was a stupid maneuver. I went over to my one of my outlets, hose outlets, to blow this out. Well, shit and duh, I got it shut off, idiot. I'm holding the part in my hand. God bless me sometimes. I don't know if this is going to be the same size or not. So what I'm doing now is you put a few beads in there so you can see the color. There we go. Alright, I gotta get some sandpaper or steel wool to brush this thing off a bit. I'll have to put this one back in for now. So my kit shows up. Little white lithium grease. Alright, so I'm gonna go stick this back up there. And when the kit comes in, I'll have to drop it down and pull everything out and change the filters out. Too bad that one filter I had was too small. So back up it goes. Alright, we are back in action. job, good job. Alright, so I'm back to fittings. I got tidied up here a little bit, a little vacuuming. This is not a fitting, this is the twisted my adapter yesterday trying to get those blades off the Angry Pumpkin out there. So hopefully this will stand up a little bit better. And I have to drop it down to a 1/2 inch because I need a thin walled 15/16 socket, and the only thin walled 15/16 socket I have is an 1/2 inch impact. All my other 15/16 won't fit into the recess hole where the head of the bolts are for the blades, so I have to step it down to that 1/2 inch. Alright, now to do a little bit of explaining here, thinking out loud a bit. I have 2 lines effectively now running down for sources of water. The house line is 1 1/4 inch, and this is all in previous stuff I videoed, but thinking out loud here, is 1 1/4 inch. The 1 1/4 inch line has to run all the way to the end, but I think I'm like a foot or so short, but it has to then do a 90 to head towards the barn, and the line towards the barn is 1 inch. So I have to step the 1 1/4 inch line down to 1 inch. And I have a step down fitting 1 1/4 inch to 1 inch that I can run, do inch line, and then do 1 inch 90. If I had enough line, if I had enough 1 1/4 inch pipe coming down, I could simply do an 1 1/4 inch 90 to 1 inch. So the other line is 1 inch, and it has to do the same thing. It needs the 90 and go in a line towards the barn as well. I believe that's the source is going towards the barn. But that line is not a poly line, it's a hard PVC line. So I got a junction from the hard PVC, inch PVC, to 1 inch line. So I have that covered. That's that. That line I'll have to put this fitting on first, affixed, just like this. I'd have to cut that PVC, put this line in it, twist it and adjust it, then put this on, because I won't be able to really put this fitting on very effectively with this on. So it has to be done in sequence. This has to go on, get it adjusted, glued, in there, then put this on, and then put my line onto that. So now the other question is, I don't think I'm going to have enough 1 1/4 inch to run down there. So this will effectively step my house line down from 1 1/4 inch to 1 inch, again, because I know it's going to be short, and then run a short length of inch pipe and 90 it into the line down at the end. So that'll be that line. This will be for the blue line coming in. So that's what I'll have to do, those fittings. Then this valve is going to go in line with the spigot. So the spigot tees off the main house line, or tees off the blue inch water line, accessory water line, the second line, if you will, in the trench. And so it'll tee, come into here, come out here, and then this end will go into the fitting. And then I think I have a handle that's long enough, and I'll have to set an 8-inch piece of pipe around this. Set that down, bury around it, if you will, with the dirt. And then I have a long handle that'll be able to turn this, and it's locked in there, I gotta loosen it up. That'll be able to turn this on and off. So if I gotta do a repair on that spigot, so I don't have to shut the whole house line down, I'm putting this in to isolate the spigot from stuff. So that's what I'm gonna do. Step down, 1¼ inch to inch. That one's fitted up. $1.90 inch completed. 1¼ inch valve knocked down to 1 inch. On and off. Got to tape up the ends on it. Got to tape up the ends. Off. I think I just I got that one there to do. The PVC fitting one. All right. Can't do that end yet because that's that has to go on after this goes in. So there's, I think the last fitting I have for this whole frickin' debacle is the spigot, and I've got the spigot and the fitting over in the other detached garage, so I'll do that one over there. But right on. Alright, well, let's turn a leaf and blow this joint. Let's turn a leaf and blow this joint here. Got what I came to doing here. So back over to the detached. I might put the fitting on the spigot over there and head into the house to do stuff. So let me head back over to the detached garage. Fitting on the end of the spigot. Good job. All right, folks. That's a wrap for indoors today, or outdoors. I'm heading in and just gonna do boring stuff in there that nobody cares about. Put a lamp together, have a few drinks, trying to get these sweats put together. I'm not sure why they're out here, but I think Margot was gonna see if Adam wanted to use them when they were visiting. Alright, digging on that, folks. Not even 4 o'clock and out the door I go, and it's still drizzling. I don't know if it's supposed to get worse or better as the day goes on here. I guess the day's almost gone. The tree's not throwing much shade today. Garden's loving this though, man. Boom, look at them tomatoes going up. Alright, folks. Rocks got dropped off, a couple 3 loads of rocks for the elevation, the grade on the garage going up. Okay, peace. Was pink, now blue. And this is stuff in the oven. So it's about done. Getting there. Done like cookies. I have it at a lower temperature than they recommended, and it's getting done sooner than what they recommended. But this oven kicks ass too. Convection and or convection and normal. But this oven does like cook fast, so it's getting there. Be done just a little bit, and then I'll have. I still have half that other one, and so I'll have about a gallon of desiccant. Should all fit back into this since it came out of that. That stuff I did in the microwave. They said that was a means to do it as well. So, wait till it gets done here.